So how do you other people to perceive me? How do I want people to perceive me is try to, I don't want them to be like, I'm not treated like a baby. I'm like a 22-year-old man. So I want them to treat me like I'm a normal person. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. And I want people to, I'm an inspirational person. Like, I'm trying to inspire not just the world, but the place that I want to be in this place. Because there's a lot of people around here that do have people like disabilities like me. I wanted to be treated like everybody else, so.
Oh, well, you've met Sean, and he motivates all of us, motivates all of us. He is, he just has such heart and such spirit, and you get aggravated, you get disgusted, and disgusted's a bad word, but you get frustrated, you get, and he just always keeps us going. He always has some kind of joke. He always just has something, some kind of random funny thing to say. That really keeps us inspired. And, my other sons as well. I mean, they have their issues, and like anyone, and that's what really keeps us going. Just each other, really. It was surprising. It was exciting. It was nerve-wracking, and it was scary, I guess. There's a high risk when you're having more than one baby. And, we were nervous about how it was going to go. Would the babies be able to be carried to term? How would I be? So I guess it was exciting and scary. They were born extremely early, and whenever that happens, a myriad of things could go wrong. And we left the hospital with them, and you didn't really know. It kind of evolves. The most important thing is to just treat them like everybody else. They don't want special treatment. They just want to be treated like everybody else. Oh, me personally. Yeah. Laundry doesn't count?
My favorite thing is to do hip hop and R&B. Because that's my favorite thing to do. Expresses my anger. And whenever I have a bad day and listen to music like that, it makes you feel better. Makes you motivated, ready to go, all pumped up and stuff. My relationship with my brothers is very, very complicated. But funny at the same time. Because my brothers, they are very, very cool people to hang out with. I know brothers are very difficult to live with, but my brothers are very good people.
Growing up together, it was normal. It was it was three of us, so we were always kind of hectic, trying to get ready for school, and it was what you would typically think, trying to get out the door on time, but I would say it was pretty normal. Our disability didn't really affect the relationship, which is a good thing. It was always kind of like this brotherly love, kind of like, bickering back and forth, what you would think a typical relationship would be. So I wouldn't say it really affected it at all.
Aces Fields is a great organization with people with disabilities, and there's a lot of people in there, like volunteers helping kids, kind of like teachers and stuff. So what Aces Fields, the reason why I'm on the face of that Aces Fields organization, because that's when I started, when I was 3 years old. I remember, I'm thankful for that place, because they developed me into the way I am today.
I met so many amazing people through this that we never would have known. Organizations we've become involved in that we never would have known about. And we've met so many incredibly inspiring, hardworking people, children, adults, and those friendships and relationships never would have happened. So we're grateful for that, really.
I'm a very inspiring person, and I do whatever I can to make make us successful. And this organization saved everything, man. This organization is just a lot of nice people, definitely high hopes, and I'm just, when people hear my name or something, it's like, it's a big deal, you know, to 100 years since they existed. And hopefully they'll keep doing that.
You know, it's hard to say. I think it was really YouTube for him. He got his iPad. I think he got his first iPad. I don't remember, but he can remember. You know, he discovered YouTube, and he just started watching people and just became amazed with it. And the fact that he could access it himself, he could do it independently. You know, when he would be watching TV, it would be, you know, can someone change the channel? You know, can you make that louder? Can you, whatever he needed. With the iPad, he could completely control it himself.
When the professor told me, okay, you have to do this or physically, I normally just I got frustrated, obviously, because I can't do my own stuff. And it was rough. It wasn't fasting, but as I get better, the way I am right now, it's you have to learn to speak up for yourself, you know? Very, very happy to be part of this major. Something I want to do when I get older, you know?
Over the past 22 years, I've gotten much more flexible. You know, things don't always work out the way you think they're going to. Even just a simple outing sometimes doesn't work out like you think. And you have to be flexible, and you have to, you know, change things up. I think I've gotten a much better sense of humor, because sometimes you just have to roll with silly things that happen.
I'm very thankful to be part of this family, because this family makes me feel very, very positive when I feel like I'm having a bad day. So, dreams will come true, and you just have to take advantage and just do the best you can.